Alright guys, I've got something a little different than what I usually do. This is a review of the zerolemon LG G3 9000 milliamp hour battery and case review. I've had this for about 3 months now, and I can say I really like it. Some people it's not going to work for, because I mean the LG G3, it's a pretty big phone, but it's kind of thin, and obviously with this new battery and case it's not quite so thin, so that might not be work for some people, but for me, I really hate having to charge my phone in the middle of the day. And with this, depending how I use it, I've gone as long as 3 days without having to charge it. And I'm finding I've got a couple different chargers for this. That it's just a micro USB hookup on the bottom that charges it. And I've got a couple different chargers from different phones over the years that I use, and I'm not sure, they all kind of yield different results in battery life, I'm starting to find. I'm not sure why that is, but that's just something that I've found. The phone that actually came with my LG G3 charges it up significantly faster than the two other chargers that I use. But it seems like the charge doesn't last quite as long. The main charger that I've been using to charge this, it takes about 12 hours to get a full charge from just like 5%. So it takes a long time to charge it, but it would last 2 to 3 days. The LG charger that came with this phone, it'll charge it up in less than 6 or 7, but then it'll last about a day and a half. I'm not sure what that is. I guess they charge different rates, and yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, so as far as battery life, depending how you use the phone, if you game heavily, of course your battery life is going to be less. If you don't game heavily or use anything, then you could go a very long time, probably more than 3 days, if you didn't play games or anything like that. Here, let me unlock it. Yeah, so right now the games, alright, sorry about that. Yeah, so anyways, the games that I'm into right now, I'm playing Jungle Heat and Skyforce, and those apps, they eat battery. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, they eat battery. So those are the main killers of my battery right now. Yeah, if I didn't have this case, my phone probably wouldn't even last. It would probably last half a day, maybe, if I'm lucky. But with this case, I can go day and a half, 2 days almost. Yeah, alright, got battery life out of the way, because that's the main reason why you get this. I guess it's really the only reason. The protective case is kind of a necessity with this large of a battery. It doesn't fit in the original battery compartment of the phone. A lot of people, when I first was researching this, said they had it was pretty tough to get the case apart so you could get your phone in it, because this protect the softer outer rubberish layer, it really let me see if I can show this. It locks in really well. You see that line that goes all the way around? That's where the rubber interlocks into the plastic inside case, or inner case, I guess you could say. And it really locks in there. The way I found the best way to get that out of there is you open these up and you pull it up with these tabs. I'm not going to do it now because it's kind of a pain, and it's frankly impossible for me to do one-handed, but you'll get the gist. You grab a hold of these two and you pull up and get the bottom part out of the interlocked part, and then you just got to work it around. It feels like you're going to tear it or break it, but you're not. It's really strong. I think my advantage that I might have over some people is I'm a mechanic, so I have to use my hands for things that a lot of people don't. So my hands might be a little stronger, maybe, don't know. But I was able to do it by hand. Everyone else I've seen, they've had to get screwdrivers or pocket knives out to try and wedge it out of there, whereas I was able to just pull it out with my fingers. I mean, you got to work at it, but it'll come apart, which I guess it's a good thing, because you don't want your case coming apart. So yeah, I mean, the case, I've dropped this thing many times and there's been zero damage to the phone, of course. It does have a glass, or I forget what it's called. It's a screen protector, but it's the level 8 hardness or level 9 hardness tempered glass screen protector, and I think the vast majority of them will fit with this case. So yeah, I've dropped this thing several times pretty hard and no damage whatsoever. Now it does come with a holster, which I have broken, and it's if you have had an OtterBox Defender, it's pretty much the same clip. In fact, it's identical to one of my buddies. He has a different phone, but the clip is identical, and he has broken his the exact same way many times. So if you're a holster clip person, you might have a problem, because I broke it after about 2 months. So I've been a couple weeks without it. I tried looking into getting a replacement, couldn't find one. So I've kind of just had to deal with it, which is kind of sucky, but it is what it is. Yeah, I guess this review's kind of getting long, so I'm going to end it. But basically, if you're looking for extended battery life and a protective case, I highly recommend this. You won't be disappointed, if you ask me. Well, maybe if you like to wear your phone in a holster, but it's not really cool these days, I guess, because my wife, whenever I did that, she hated it. She thinks it makes you look dorky. But yeah, zerolemon case and 9,000 milliamp hour battery for a LG G3. Good to go. Highly recommended. Any other questions you want to ask me, ask in the comments, and I will do my best to answer it. Alright, see you guys.